Magic 89.1, The Breakfast Club with Rod and Gab. Iceman is on Facebook, joining you for the Tuesday edition. We're talking about PC games and board games you used to play back in the day. Let's kick off with the board games. Two board games for me. Snakes and Ladders, The Millionaire's Game. Pretty simple. Ladders go up, snakes come down. That simple. Millionaire's Game. Yeah, basically you act like a millionaire. You get some money, you go on a shopping spree, right? So when I was growing up, we didn't have much, and that was my sort of escape. Like when I'm playing that game, I feel like I'm a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, I want this house, I want that house, I'm buying this property, I'm getting that property, and yeah, I was really into it. But that's not what's interesting. What's interesting is the Snakes and Ladders game, because when we didn't have that. Basically, my mom bought us the Millionaire's Game. We had that, but Snakes and Ladders we didn't. So we would go to our neighbor's house. We had a few neighbors who had that game. I think there were 3 neighbors who had that Snakes and Ladders game. So we would go, me and my brothers would go to their houses alternately. All right. On a Monday, we would go to neighbor A. Tuesday, neighbor B. A Wednesday, neighbor C. Then Thursday, back to neighbor A. That's how we did it, because we don't want to annoy our neighbors. But like we didn't want to annoy them, but at the same time we were still insensitive because we wouldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you're a kid, you're just insensitive. And yeah, some kids can be insensitive and some kids can be very, very selfish too. But it was more of us being insensitive, I guess, because we would just like go to their houses and like knock early in the morning, like, hey, neighbor, wake up. We want to play Snakes and Ladders. Most of the time we would be turned away. You know what I'm saying? But there are times that they'd be really kind enough to just let us in and offer us breakfast and, let us play Snakes and Ladders. So let's go to PC games. At some point, my mom decided to buy the Nintendo Family Computer. We didn't have the Super Famicom, just the Nintendo Family Computer. So we had that for about 3 months. Eventually, she returned it because one of my brothers, got really addicted to it. He would wake up early in the morning at 5, and he would start playing Super Mario Brothers, right? That's every day. So my mom was like, this is not a good idea. It's not healthy for the kids. Eventually, she returned it to, like the appliance store that she got it from. And yeah, we enjoyed it for 3 months. It was really difficult to get the Contra tapes because they would be really, really expensive. We just had the Super Mario Brothers cartridge. That's it. So yeah, Super Mario Brothers and I think Spartan X. We were able to get our hands on a Spartan X cartridge. Legend of Kagi, right? But we never had the Contra. That was the game. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I mean, we would go to now we have internet cafes. Back then there would be like houses who would be, hey, we have 2 family computers. You want to play? Yeah, okay. You pay us 5 pesos for 25 minutes, something like that. An hour would be okay. Back then it would be like 20 pesos, I think, for an hour. That was like that was the price initially. 20 pesos, or was it 25? I'm not sure, but 25 or 20 for an hour. You pay about 12 pesos for like half an hour. So yeah, if we have money, we'd go and play Contra, some stranger's house and play for 15, 25 minutes. At some point in my high school days, I was into Street Fighter. Okay, I think. Yeah, my high school days, I think I can recall that it's one of those games that I got really addicted to. Like I missed school for 3 months just to play, Street Fighter. I got beat up because of that game. Not kidding. But after that, I lost appetite of like games, so now I can't play games anymore. Like I tried playing PlayStation. I get bored after 5-10 minutes. I'm like, nah. I'm not like Rod and Joe. They're like really into it. I mean, until now, they can play like NBA, 2K, whatever, for 4 or 5 hours. No, I can't. Like 10 minutes tops, boom. I get bored. I'm like, nah. Need to get out of here. Let's get out of here. I need to find a person. I need to find a human being to talk to. Yeah, I'm a people person. Well, anyway, yeah. So that's it for my time. Thanks for listening again. Yeah, this has been Iceman joining you for the Tuesday edition of the Breakfast Club with Rod and Gab. If you haven't engaged Rod and Gab with the topic for today, just comment below and tell us the games and the board games that you used to play back in the day. Iceman is on right now, but I am out.